She thought I was nothing till she lost me. I just don't feel the same way anymore. That's all she said. No hesitation, no sadness, no second thoughts. Like our years together meant nothing. Like I was just some chapter in her life she could close without a care. She packed her bags, walked out the door, and never looked back. She thought she was moving on to something better. She thought I'd be waiting in the background, heartbroken and lost. But she was wrong, because instead of chasing after her, I walked away too. And a year later, she was the one desperate to find me. She didn't cry. She didn't hesitate. She just stood there, suitcase in hand, staring at me with a cold expression. "I think this is for the best," she said, like I was just another phase in her life, like I was someone she could replace without a second thought. I waited, expecting her to turn around, to hesitate, to realize what she was throwing away, but she never did. She walked out the door without looking back, and that's when I knew I was done chasing someone who didn't care. So instead of holding on, instead of begging, I disappeared. No calls, no messages, no looking back. I erased her from my life the same way she erased me from hers. For an entire year, I built myself up from nothing. I became someone even I barely recognized. Meanwhile, she thought I was still there, waiting, broken, ready to forgive her. Until one day, she realized I wasn't. At first, she didn't notice my absence. She was busy living her new life, convinced she had made the right decision. She told herself I'd always be there, just in case she changed her mind, that I'd still answer if she called, that I'd still care. But as time passed, reality hit her. The man she left me for, he wasn't what she expected. The excitement of her new life, it faded. The security of knowing I'd always be there, gone. For the first time, she felt the weight of her mistake. She didn't just lose a relationship. She lost the one person who truly cared for her. And now, a year later, she finally realized it. That's when she did the one thing I never expected. She came looking for me. It started with a message, a number I didn't recognize. "Hey, can we talk?" I stared at the screen, my chest tightening. I didn't need to check who it was. I knew, a year ago, those words would have shattered me. A year ago, I would have dropped everything just to hear her voice. But now they meant nothing. I could have ignored it, could have blocked her number, and continued living my new life. But instead, I typed a simple reply. "Why?" Seconds later, the dots appeared. She was typing. I need to see you. Please." I almost laughed. The same woman who thought I'd always be there was now the one chasing after me. I didn't owe her anything, but a part of me wanted to see her face, to see the regret, the pain, the realization that she lost me forever. So, against my better judgment, I agreed to meet her. The cafe was quiet when I walked in. She was already there, sitting at a small table in the back, fingers wrapped around a cup of coffee she wasn't drinking. She looked up the moment I entered, and I saw it, the regret. She looked different, not the confident, carefree woman who once walked away without a second thought. No, now she looked tired. Her once bright eyes were hollow, dark circles beneath them. She looked like she hadn't slept in days, like she had spent too much time living with her mistake. I sat down across from her, waiting. "You look good," she said softly, forcing a weak smile. I smirked. "I know." Her smile faltered. "I've missed you," she whispered, her voice shaky. "I think about you every single day." I leaned back, arms crossed. "Really? Because when you left, you didn't seem to care." She flinched. Tears welled up in her eyes. "I made a mistake," she admitted. "I thought I wanted something else. But when you were gone, I realized I had thrown away the best thing in my life." She reached across the table, her fingers trembling. "Please," she whispered, "tell me there's still a chance." And for the first time, I smiled, because I finally knew she was drowning in the regret she created. I let her sit there, waiting for my answer. Her once confident eyes were now filled with desperation. She thought I'd say something to undo the past, that maybe I still held on to hope, that maybe, just maybe, I'd forgive her. But I had nothing left to give her. I finally leaned forward, resting my hands on the table. "You thought I'd always be here," I said calmly. Her breath hitched. She knew it was coming. I know, she whispered, tears slipping down her face. But I didn't realize what I was losing. I exhaled slowly, shaking my head. That's the problem, I said. You only realized my worth when I was gone, and now it's too late. Her face crumbled. She opened her mouth to say something, to beg, to plead, to fight for me, but I was already standing up. I pulled out some cash, tossed it on the table, and met her gaze one last time. Take care of yourself, I said simply. And then, just like I did a year ago, I walked away. But this time, she was the one left behind. She didn't chase after me. She didn't call my name. She just sat there, frozen, watching as I walked out of her life for the second time. But this time, she knew there was no coming back. As I stepped outside, the cold night air hit my face, but I felt nothing but relief. For a long time, I had wondered what I would say if I ever saw her again. But now I realized I had already said everything I needed to say by leaving. Because sometimes the best revenge isn't anger. It isn't screaming or proving a point. It's simply moving on. And as I walked into my new life, I knew one thing for sure. She would spend the rest of hers regretting the day she let me go. Final message to the audience. If someone betrays you, don't beg, don't fight, just walk away. And when they realize what they lost, let them drown in their own regret. Like and subscribe for more engaging stories.